श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरण सिद्धान्त कौमुदीयं विरच्यते अ इ उन् ऋल् ऋक् ए ओङ् ऐ औच् हयवरट् ळण् ञमङणनं झबहि घढ धश् जबगडदश् कफचटथ चटतौ कपै श ष सर हल iti maheshwarani sutrani. So we were seeing this sutra AdasoMat. In that there is this tika commentary which is remaining. Mat kim. Why did you say mat? What is the reason for adding this mat in the sutra? Adasah ityeva sutramastu. Mat grahanasya kim prayojanam iti prashnah. The question is this. Let the sutra be Adasah. That itself is enough. Why do you have to add a mat to the sutra? Amuke atra iti. So that example he gives is to answer this doubt. Amuke atra iti. Mat kim amuke atra. Like that he continuously writes in the tika, in the original. Now we understand why it is given like that. Avya sarvanamna akacha praktehe iti akachi adashabda shabdat jasi. So akach and adashabda gets a jas. Amukka adaka. Okay, now tyadadi, and because of tyadadi pararupam, and pararupam jashahashi, then ad gunaha u for akara and ma for dakara. So amuke, that is the form. Iti rupam, that is the rupa. Okay, atra ekarasya pragrahitya nivrityartham mad grahanam. See, amuke plus atra. Amuke atra, it should remain like that. But because ekara is there and a is there, engaf padanta dati, based on this sutra, what we do is amuketra, we do avagraha. So for that he says, if I don't do that, if I don't add that mat, what will happen is, because of this idude dvivachanam pragruhyam, I am carrying forward this idudet. No, for this sutra I am only carrying forward eeth and ooth, not eth. Okay, but if I don't add this mat, so idude dvivachanam pragruhyam, because of that eth in the sutra, what will happen is amuke atra also will become pragruhya. So amuke atra, that is how the rupa will be. So he says atra ekarasya prakriti nivrityartham adgraham. To negate the pragruhyatva prakriti bhava, we are using mat. Kritecha tasmin. When you do that mat in the sutra, ekarasya mat paratva abhavat. Ekara is not followed by mat. Therefore, na pragruhyatam iti bhavaha. There will be no pragruhya. No. Evapi mat grahanam vyartham. But he is not satisfied. He says still math is useless. You don't have to bring math here. Why? Ek grahanam anuvartya idudetoho eva atra pragruhya vidhana abhyumayena amuke ityatra pragruhyatva prasaktehe abhavat ityatah. So this is a proper doubt. Actually, this will be a doubt for us also. Because why do you have to say math? Even without math, we are only carrying the eth and ooth, not eth. Right? That is what we said. We are doing only carrying forward only the eth and ooth, not eth. So even if you don't do the math, there eth and ooth will be there, and a is not eth ooth. Therefore, there is no pragruhya. So why do you have to do this? Why do you have to unnecessarily trouble yourself with math and answering that question and all that? He says, AdasoMat ityatra. In the sutra, idudetam eka samasa padopatana madhye idutoho dvayoho anuvrtau. See, there is this word idudet dvivachanam prakriyam from that sutra. Idudet dvivachanam idudet. I am taking this idudet. That is a samasa. We already saw itcha utcha etcha iti samahara dvandva. Samahara dvandva samasa. Okay, Dvandva Samasa Adakas. Now, in this Dvandva Samasa, a Samasa Pada, I cannot decide to only bring out some portion of it and leave other portion of it. If it is a compound word, I don't have a choice there. So he says, idutoho dvayoho anuvritto. If you are going to do anuvritti for eeth and ooth only, then etah api anuvritti prasakta. You cannot skip the eighth. It will also, because it's a compound word, it will also come, it will be also carried forward to the next sutra, this sutra. Mat grahanad eto anuvritti pratibaddha. Now, when you add mat, this eighth, anuvritti of this, carrying forward of this eighth is stopped. Pratibaddha means it's stopped. It's stopped right there. So we are only carrying for eeth and ooth, not eighth. That's the idea. Now, mat grahana abhavitu. Badaka abhavat etoho api anuvritti syat. If you're not going to add this mat to the sutra, AdasoMat, then there is nothing which stops that, which prevents that the eighth from carrying forward to the next sutra. So it will also flow to the next sutra. Therefore, there will be problem with amikyatra, etc. situations. Tatascha, therefore, amuketyatrapi ekarasya pragrihitva prasakta nivartyatva madgraham. In this amukeatra, this situation of being a pragrihya will be there. To avoid that situation, we are doing this math. Okay? Kritetu. If you are going to do this math, kritetu, already he said, kritecha, kritetu. Kritetu means if you are going to add that math in the sutra, tasmin eto anuvritti pratibandhat, that eighth is going to be arrested. It's not going to be carried forward to the next sutra. Therefore, amuke ityatra na pragrihyatam. Amuke, in this place, there will be no pragrihya. Tathacha, ekara ananuvritti phalakam madgrahanamiti bhava. Therefore, the idea is, if you are going to add math, that math is to avoid the eighth from being carried forward to the next sutra. That's the only idea. Okay? Next sutra. She. Single pada sutra. This is a ekapada. In the tika also. She. Ekapadam sutram, he says. Ekapadam sutram. This is one pada sutra. She is a saptami. Therefore, saptami ekavachana. I am pragrihya syat. This is also pragrihya. Therefore, it will be prakrutibhava. Asme indra brahaspati. That is the word. Asme indra brahaspati. Like that. Okay. Now, there is a line there up. That is why I am going like indra brahaspati. Like that. Okay. Now, that is the example. Asme indra brahaspati. Asme indra. Therefore, there's indra. There is a udata. Since there is a udata, we understand this is from Vedas. Okay, for that he says, She Ekapadam Sutram. Pragrihyam iti anuvartate. You are going to carry forward this word Pragrihyam from the previous sutra. Chandasi iti anuvrittau. Chandasi, if you are going to carry forward, suppose look Purva Savarnad Chedya Dadya Yajalaha iti vihitahe She iti ekarantaha adesha grihyate. Pragrihya syadityatha. So, this sutra, Supam, so look from this sutra, whatever she is, the ekaranta is she is ekaranta. That's the important thing. She, whatever is going to be given as an adesha, that injunction, that replacement, what happens to that? It becomes pragrihya. That she replacement becomes pragrihya. She replacement which comes with the sutra, supo, suluk, etc. That she becomes a pragrihya. Tadaha. That is what it said in the tika. I am pragrihya sadhiti. She adesha ityarthe. She adeshe ityartha. When the she is adesha, comes as a replacement, only then you are going to do this. Okay? Asme iti, the example, asme iti. Asmabhyam ityartha. Asmabhyam. So, for us, for we too. So, like that, we are going to, we are praying for this Lord. Now, asmabhyam. Asmabhyam is a abhyasaha she. Asmabhyam, for us, for this bhyasa, you are going to bring in the she. And she, where will she come? Shakara, ekara. Therefore, it is going to be अनेकाल्चित् सर्वस्य. Okay, आदेशः लशकोतदिते शकार it. लशकोतदिते shakara becomes it, only e remains. She lopa, she lopah. Because of that, in the asmat, asmabhyam, this asma only us only remains. Asma only remains. Abhyam goes. Okay, asma plus a asme iti rupam. That's the rupa. Advivachanatvad aprapto vachan. See, this is not dual case. Asmabhyah. This is a plural one. So, because this is a plural, either the dvivachanam pragruhyam or the previous sutra, AdasoMat, that will not be applicable here because this is not dual case. It is plural. Therefore, he says this sutra is necessary. यद्यपि छांदसमिदं वैदिक प्रक्रियायामेव निबध्यम. See, this is a छांदस प्रयोग. Indra Brahaspati, this is a Vedic usage. Now you have to bring this sutra under the topic of Vedic usages. Why did you bring it here? He says, Tatapi, still, though it is so, still, Asme iti, Tve iti, Ityadi avagrahe. When you are going to break it like Asme iti, Tve iti, in the Padapatha, we already saw the Padapatha, iti, pare. So, there, Lokarthatvasya, that is not Vedic, though it is Vedic, but this kind of iti, adding iti is a Padapata, therefore that is a Loka. Why? Sattvad iha tannibandhanam. That is why we are bringing it here. Why did you say it is not this? Asma Indra Brahaspati, this is a Vedic usage, this is a Vedic mantra, right? True, but Padapatasya adhunikatvat. Padapata is adhunika. It is a latest. It is not the older version. We are not talking about Veda Old Testament, Veda New Testament. No, not like that. Veda is only one. The way you chant the Vedas, is it different? No, it is same. But the thing is, because of so many swaras, so many intonations, which people will see, people don't even care about spellings, the proper way of pronouncing the characters. Now, if they are going to make the same mistake in the Vedas also, for the intonations too, not for just the characters, the pronunciation of the characters, then there will be a problem. You are not going to take it to the next generation. So what they did is, they did the later acharyas, the gurus, the rishis, they did checks and balances. The checks and balances are these Padapatha, Kramapatha, etc. Okay, how do you do that? See, in mantra patha, in samhita, what you do is you are going to chant, as I said, you are going to chant it straightforward. In Padapatha, you are going to break padas. In Kramapatha, you are going to dance 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, like that. Something. So, the more the advanced Patha, more the dance becomes a complex, more the proper way of pronunciation. You are never going to make a wrong pronunciation of any Veda once you learn till the end of that. So that is why he says Adhunikatva. So that Padapata is a later understanding. It's an innovation by some rishi. Nipata eka janang. Next sutra. Nipata eka janang. Nipata eka janang. Nipata eka janang. Nipatah ek ach anang. Prathama. Nipatah ek ach anang. So what does the sutra say? Eko aj nipatah ang varjah pragrihyasat. One vowel nipata word other than the word which is ang will become a pragrihya. Other than the one word, not one word, one charactered, other than the one charactered ang, whatever one charactered word which is nipata will become pragrihya. What is nipata? Nipata is the group. We already saw in the earlier chapter, there was one sutra called Prag Ishvarat Nipata. I said Be careful. This is a very tricky sutra because it is not Prag Ishvara, it is Prag Rishvara. He didn't say Ishvara, he said Rishvara. He could have said Ishvara, but he made it very clear Rishvara. Prag Rishvara Nipataha. That was the sutra. Why? Because this sutra starts here, and in between, till this sutra, Prag, till this Rishvara sutra, whatever comes, they are given the name Nipata. Till which sutra? Prag Rishvara. What is that Rishvara sutra? Adi Rishvare. Adi Rishvara. Till that Rishvara, Adi Rishvara sutra, whatever comes in between, they are given the name Nipata. Okay, so that is the Nipata Sanya he is using here, the group of words. Okay, Pragruhyam Ityanvartate. Tika. Pragruhyam Ityanvartate. That becomes Pragruhya. That's the idea. We are carrying forward the Pragruhya. Pullingadayacha Vivaranamate. That Pragruhya transforms into masculine gender. Ekascha asau achascha iti karma dharaya. Ekascha, ekaj is not bahuvrihi samacha. He is going to discuss it later. Ekascha asau achascha acha iti. That is the samasa here. That is the compound word. When you see this kind of asau, a compound word with asau in between, you have to understand that is a karma dharaya samasa. Like Ramaha cha Ishvaraha cha Rameshvaraha. Okay. Now Ramaha cha asau Ishvarascha Rameshvaraha. That Rameshvara is karma dharaya. Rameshvaraha, Ramaha cha asau Ishvarascha Rameshvaraha is a karma dharaya. That is what he is talking about here. Ramascha Ishvarascha Rameshvaraha become something else. Dvandva samasa, yes. Tadaha eko jityadina. That is what he says. Eko ache, when there is only one ache. He is giving the example. I vismaye, u vitarke, I indraha, u umeshaha, anang iti uktehe, angidakaraha, angidakaraha, pragruhya eva. A evam nu manyase, a evam kila tat, nittu na pragruhya, ishat ushnam oshnam, vakyasmaranayorangit anyatragit iti vivekaha. What does he say? E is used in the sense of surprise. Vismaye. Vismaye means surprise. U vitarke. Vitarka means a question, a counter question kind of. Okay? Or a surprise again. So, I indraha, u umeshaha, like that. Oh, Indra. Like that. Okay? Umesha. That's the kind of Umesha. So, Anang ityukte. So, Anang. There, what the idea is, Nit Akara, the A with Nit. Nakar it should not be there. The A without the Nakara it will become Pragruhya. That's the idea. Where do you see that? A evam numanyase. Oh, that's what you thought, right? That is what A evam numanyase. A evam kiratat. Is that so? Oh, this is how it is, right? So some in these places, nit the A used is a nipata. Okay, this is angit. Nit tu na pragruhya. If it is nit, then it will not be pragruhya. Where do you see that? Ishat ushnam. Ishat means little. Ushnam means heat. Little hot. Warm water. Okay, little hot is warm. So ishat ushnam. Ishat, in the place of ishat, I am replacing ang. Ang nakara gets a lopa halantyam, and a plus ushnam, a plus u guna, adguna, oshnam. So oshnam, a here the a plus u becomes a guna. It doesn't remain as a nipata. But wait, how will I understand whether it is the a of nit or a of no nit? So for that, he is giving you a idea. Vakya smaranayor angit. In the Vakya and Smarana, in a sentence and in the remembrance, they use normally the angit, a statement in A without Nakara it. And anyatra ngit, in other places it is always ngit. This is the simple way of understanding. एको जित्यादिना इ विस्मये इति इ इति चादित्वात् निपातः चादयो सत्त्वे निपाताः स्युः. We saw that sutra. Okay, so इ is chadi, therefore it is nipata. It is in the chadi gana, the group of cha adi. So cha pra para va, all that. Okay, so sa cha no, that is not nipata. It is upasarga. Chadayo sattva is nipata. Okay, but pra para, that is a pradi. So sacha ascharye nartate ityartha, and that e is in the sense of surprise. E indraha, u umeshaha, these are all different language. When you come to south, when somebody says Rama, huh? Like that, take then you have to understand that he is surprised and he is asking question. It's a surprise question. Ram, huh? Huh? That is a question. So every language has its specialty. Umesha, like that. E iti, u iti nipatah sambodhane. E and u are used in the vocative. E, a, u, e, all this a, he, ha, ho, all these are in the vocative. Okay, so ubhayopi ekachtvat nipatatvat cha pragrihyatvat na sandhi. So both of them, e and u, they are both ekach, they are both nipata, they are both therefore pragrihya, therefore there is no sandhi. Anangit ityatra, anangit ityatra nakara anubandhasya prayojanamaha. Why anangit? Ang, which should not be ngit. What is the necessity of adding a nakara, and what is the utility of adding a nakara there? For that he says anang ityukte iti. A evam iti. Purva prakranta vakyarthasya anyathatva dyotako ayam akarah. See, we spoke something and he has taken a different meaning. So we are changing his meaning. We are saying your meaning is not right. This is how you have to understand. There, Puram Itham Namansa na Amansa Idanim tu evam manyasa iti. You didn't think it like that earlier, right? Now you think it should be so, right? Oh, now you think so, right? That is the statement here. A evam iti. Smaranadhyotako ayam akaraha. This is a recollection. So to show your recollection, I was thinking so. Like that, when you say that is this angit, not ngit akara. Iha ubhetrapi akarasya ngitva abhavat na paryudasah. So in both these places, akara is not ngit. Therefore, this rule does not apply there. So na paryudasa is this pratishedha. This rule is negated there. This pragrihyatva is negated there. Nittu akaraha pragrihyo na bhavati. Anangiti paryudasa dityatha. So nit akara pragrihya does not become pragrihya, because with anang he has carved it out. Paryudasa, we said it is something like vidhi in the sense of niyama. Okay, so ushtamiti akarasya ngitvat pragrihyatva bhave sati ad gunah. A plus ushnam, akara is not ngit, akara is ngit, therefore it is not pragrihya, therefore a plus u becomes ad guna ushnam. No, prayogadashayam nakarasya ashraya ashravana avisheshat ngit agit vivekah katham ityatah. So when you are going to use in the language, you don't pronounce the nakara. Now a will also be pronounced as a, and ang will also be pronounced as a. Now I will never be able to differentiate which is what. So I cannot, if I am not going to be able to differentiate, then there will be a problem. So how do you understand? So for that he says vakyeti. प्रक्रान्तवाक्यार्थस्य अन्यथात्वे स्मरणे च अङ्गित्. In the statement which you have started, when you are going to give a different interpretation to it, or somebody understands it in a different way, and or when you remember something, recollect something, in these places you use angit, not ngit, only pure a. Anyatra, in other places, it is ngit a. Okay, so ang. Ishadadi arthe nyaditi viveka. So in the sense of ishad etc. Ishad means little, small. So in the sense of ishad etc. you are going to use a nyit. This is the viveka. Viveka means discrimination in the Vedanta. Here viveka means bhedo avagantavya. You have to understand the difference. Tathacha bhashyam. How do you know this? He said a statement there. What does the state? Where did he understand this from? So we are quoting the bhashya itself. ईशदर्थे क्रिया योगे मर्यादा विविधौ च यः एतम् आतं ङितं विद्यात् वाक्यस्मरणयोः अङित् इति. ईशदर्थे, when you are going to refer to something little, kriya yoge, when you want something, so somebody is going to serve you some food, you say ishad, little bit, ishad. Okay, so ishad arthe, in the sense of ishad, or kriya yoge, when this in the association with some action, maryada avividho cha yaha, in the sense of maryada and avividhi. Maryada and abhividhi is a maryada exclusive and abhividhi inclusive. Like, what does that mean? When I'm going to say 1 till 5, call the people from 1 to 5. So what does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4? Because you said till 5. So is it inclusive or exclusive of 5? So maryada, you are limiting it for 5. Before that, you're not including the 5. Abhividhi, you are also including the 5. Abhividhi is inclusive and maryada is exclusive. That is the idea. Okay. So in these senses, etam atam ngitam vidyat. In these senses, whatever you are going to use, that is ngit. Understand that to be so. Vakya smaranayor angit. In the vakya, in the sentence you are speaking, or in the recollection, the you are going to use is not ngit. एक अच यस्य इति बहुव्रीहिस्तु नाश्रितः. Here ekah ach yasya, this kind of bahuvrihi we are not going to resort to. Why? He says tatha sati predamityadau atiprasangat. In the word predam, pra idam predam, pra plus idam predam, pra, where a is there, that a should become, if it is a, then it should become, because of the sutra, prakruhya, pra idam, like that. But it became predam. Why? Because there is a pakara, refa, akara, etc. So there are 3 characters. There, in this kind of situation, if you are going to say only one ach, then that will be excluded. There will be issue there with that sutra. Wherever there is one ach, in pakara, refa, they are not vowels, but a is vowel. There is only one vowel. There may be other consonants, but there is only one vowel, right? So there will be issue there. That is why it is ati prasanga, or pervasion. Ot, next sutra. Ot, 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 single pada sutra. This is also a single pada sutra, one pada sutra. Now it says odantaha nipataha pragruhya syat. Ot, nipata, pragrihya. Simple. Odanta, whatever ends with o, will become nipata and pragrihya, therefore. Okay. The odanta nipata, the nipata, that which ends with o, this is the idea. The nipata word which ends with o, nipata character o, which is the ending for some word, nipata character o, which is the ending for some word, that becomes pragrihya. Aho, that o, it's odanta and it's nipata word. The aho is nipata. Okay. Aho ishaha, aho ishaha, oh, all you deities, like that you are calling someone. or you lords, all you lords, kings, whoever it is. Okay. Isha can be lord, king, god, whatever, deities. Nipata iti anuvartate. Od iti tasya visheshanam. Od is an adjective to that nipata. Ataha tad antavidhi. And since it's an adjective, yena vidhis tadantasya. Because of that sutra, tadantavidhi. Odanta, like that you get. Pragruhya miti anuvartate. You are going to bring in this pragruhya, this word also from, carry forward this word from the previous sutra. And pullingataya cha viparinamate, and that transforms into masculine gender, like in the previous sutra. Tadaha odanta ityadina. Aho ishaha iti. Anekachitvat purvasutrena prapto vachanam. See, aho, hakara, okara. Okara, there are two vowels. Since there are more than one vowel, there is no possibility. And though it is nipata, there are more than one vowels. Therefore, the previous sutra will not apply here. It will not make it pragruhya. So we are going to bring in this sutra. That is the idea. Okay. SambuddhauShakalyasyaTavanarshe. Next sutra. SambuddhauShakalyasyaTavanarshe. SambuddhauShakalyasyaTavanarshe. Sambuddhau Shakalyasya itau anarshe. Four pada sutra. Sambuddhau. Sambuddhau. Au. Therefore, Saptami. Shakalyasya. Sya. Sashti. Itau. Au. Therefore, Saptami. Anarshe. A. Therefore, Saptami. Okay. Sambuddhau ShakalyasyaTavanarshe. So, what does he say? Sambuddhi nimittakah okarah va pragruhyo avaidike itau pare. Sambuddhi, if it is in vocative case, that vocative case okara optionally becomes pragruhya when there is a iti which follows it, which is not a Vedic usage, Vedic iti. When a non-Vedic iti follows, then the vocative okara becomes pragruhya optionally, because Shakalya is the acharya. We already saw Lopa Shakalyasya Sutra, and here also we saw this sutra, Shakala Rishi there. Okay, so Shakalya. Oth Nipata ityanuvartate. You are carrying forward Nipata word. Od iti tasya visheshanam. There we saw. Okay, pulling it over. Aneka atva. Okay. Sambuddhau iti nimitta saptami. Sambuddhau in the sense of sambuddhi. This is seventh case, but still this nimitta saptami. Okay. So nimitta saptami. Od iti anuvartate. Dig yodke panjami nimitta saptami. All these you have to understand according to the situation. Od iti anuvartena anveti. Od, this is in syntactical association with that sambuddhau. Pragruhyam iti anuvartate. Pragruhya also is carried forward. Oath you are carrying forward from the previous sutra. And pullingataya pragruhya again becomes masculine gender in this sutra too. Rishi means Veda. Okay? Rishir Veda. Taduktam Rishina iti ityado tatha darshanat. Because it is said by Rishi. Therefore, you understand Rishi is Veda. It's a synonym word. Now, Rishau Bhava Arsha, that which exists in the Rishi, meaning in the Veda, that is Arsha. You have to properly pronounce, because I know people who pronounce this Arsha as Arsha. They think they are pronouncing properly, but they are making a huge mistake. Arsha and Arsha, they are two different things. Not Arsa. I am not talking about Arsa. Arsha. Arsha. They look similar, but they are not same. Why? Arsha is Rishina Proktam Risher Bhavam iti. Arsha is a piles. So you wanted to say something I learned from the Rishi tradition, but you are in fact meaning I have this piles problem. Be careful. Na arsha anarsha nai samasa. Avaidike iti shabde paratah ityartha. When the non-Vedic iti word follows, where will that be? No surprise when you are going to do Padapatha, right? Okay. Shakalyasya Grahanat Vikalpaha. Since he has used the name of the Acharya, we understand there is a choice here. Okay. So, Tadaha Sanbuddhi Nimittaka Ityadina Vishno Iti Iti. See, example is Vishno Iti Oth, and this is a Sambuddhi Nimittaka. Oh, Vishno, hey Vishno Iti, like that. Okay. So, Vishno is a Sambuddhi and it ends with O, and it is followed by iti. Therefore, there is all this situation for pragruhya. Now, since it is used by Shakalya, there is a choice. If you don't do this pragruhya, O plus E, what happens? O plus E, Echoyabhayavaha, Vishnav iti, Vishnav iti. There are two possibilities, Vishnav iti and Vishna iti. When you do Lopashakalyasya, Vishna iti. And when you don't do it, Vishnaviti. Like that, there are two forms. That's why he says Vishnaviti and Vishna iti. In Vishna iti, Vakara Yakara, Lopashakalyasya, Vakara Yakara gets dropped. That is why we saw here also in some place here. So, because of that Lopashakalyasya Sutra, the Yakara and Vakara gets dropped. A only remains. A plus E. There is no samasa there. There is no sandhi there. It remains as it is. That is why you have three forms here. Okay. Anarsha iti kim. Why did he say anarsha in the tika? He has not said taken that in the tika, in the mula. Anarsha iti kim. Why did he say anarsha? Brahma bandhu ityatra ityabravit. Brahma bandhav ityabravit. Brahma bandho ityabravit. Brahma bandho ityabravit. There Brahma bandho plus ityabravit. O plus E, Echoyavaya, Brahma bandhav plus ityabravit. Brahma bandhav ityabravit. There is no sandhi here. There is no stoppage of sandhi here. There is no pragriya here. That's the idea. Okay. See. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.